DJI Mavic 3 Pro endurance test. Got that coming up next. Bill the Drone Reviewer here. If you like the content of this video or anything on my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. With that, let's begin. DJI Mavic 3 Pro, I would say, is officially tied for my favorite drone with the DJI Air 3. Every time I take it up, I find another reason why I like it. Today we went ahead and did an endurance test. And what I did for that endurance test was I went to 4 different locations, and we went ahead, we did a Mastershots, and we did Spotlight POI mode. I interspersed them. So without any further ado, let's roll that clip in its entirety. Okay, today we're going to take the Mavic 3 Pro up and do a little bit of an endurance test. It's a little on the windy side, probably about 15 miles an hour or so, but not too bad. Looks like we got 19 satellites. I'm going to go ahead and get screen recording started here. Okay, screen recording is underway. Let's move this up and out of the way like I like to do. Down a little. Okay, that stopped, so we're going to have to start that again because I accidentally fat fingered it there. Good enough. All right, we're all set to go. Let's go ahead and take off. Points updated. Let's get up to about 100 feet here. It is a wonderful day. We're having great weather right now. Finally got a little bit of rain last night. Let's adjust the picture of the gimbal here. Yeah, we hadn't had rain for 25 days in the month of April. We had no appreciable rain here. So let's go ahead and go forward here. Okay, stop. Let's go ahead and adjust this here. Oh, there goes a bird flying by there. How about that? Let's hope birds stay out of the way here. Back up a little bit. Okay, let's do this. We're going to do Mastershots here. First, we're going to do Mastershots. And let's go ahead and get that started here.
2, 1.
And Mastershots is underway. We have definitely skipped spring. It is now summer. This whole week is supposed to be 88 and above down here. But the one nice thing, though, it still isn't humid yet, so that's a good thing. I understand a lot of my friends up north, I'm seeing them wearing jackets, and we're heading up in a less than 2 weeks, and for Hanvention in Ohio. So hopefully we have nice weather when we're going up there, and we don't need jackets. Okay, we're doing circle now for the Mastershots. It's a moderate breeze today. It's about 15-20 miles an hour. I didn't fly last weekend, but a couple weekends ago it was very windy, and we did some tests with the Air 3 and Mini 4 Pro, and I'm going to have some videos coming up on that. We're at 94% battery here too. Doing a close circle now at 33%. It's interesting because right now the UV index has been pretty high, so a lot of people aren't out during the heat of the day, especially like at the pool area. You find them more either early in the morning or in the evening when the sun's going down. That's the time we prefer to go to the pool area, is probably about maybe 7:30 at night. Get a good about a good hour, and it's really good because you don't really need to do sunscreen, or you don't really have the sun bothering you when you're in the pool. Okay, we're at 63% here. Doing a rocket now. We're doing camera down plus fly forward. And it's amazing how quiet the Mavic 3 Pro is. I mean, it was like right overhead and you could barely hear it. We're at 89%. Camera straight plus descend. Okay, it looks like we're wrapping up here. Master shot complete. Aircraft's returning to original starting location here. So let's wait for that to happen. That's what's nice with the Mastershots mode. You don't even have to remember to turn video on. It does it automatically, which I really like that. And we're almost there. Okay, and we are there. It is done. Alright, we are, let's go ahead and we're at 4K 30. Just gonna go ahead, we're gonna do a quick screen recording because we're heading over to the tennis courts, bocce ball courts, dog park area here. And we're going to slide down here a little bit. Let's move down just a little more here. Alright, I think we're good now. POI. Screen recording is on, and we'll go. Battery is at 84% right now, and I love the POI Spotlight mode, and I leave it always at the default setting in terms of the speed because I think it's really good. You really do pick up a lot of detail that way. Some planes, but they are off in the distance here. I keep close tabs because we're at a grass field. It's a non-tower airport, and because it's a non-towered airport, you can fly within a 5-mile zone. That's not a problem per FAA rules there. Take a look and see how big the tennis courts and bocce ball, or tennis courts, bocce ball courts, and pickleball courts are. And then, of course, next to that we have the dog park as well too. Recently they had to close the dog park because there were a beehive in there, and they were aggressive bees, and had to call in a beekeeper to get rid of it. Starting to approach the back end of the courts here. When you look at this, you realize how big our recreational center clubhouse complex is. It is quite big. I'm getting RC signal interference. Very interesting here. I wonder what's going on with that. I'm standing in the direction of the quartz right now. I was standing forward here, so hopefully that might help a little bit. We are at the back of the quartz right now. Down to 76% battery. Everything's still looking real good here. That detail is just amazing. I have been very impressed with the Mavic 3 Pro. It has lived up to its expectations, and the Air 3 has a serious challenge for my favorite drone right now. I would say if I was pressed, I'd have to say both the Air 3 and Mavic 3 Pro. And we're getting to see the other side of the quartz right now. And you're also seeing the dog park. It's quite a nice area that they have there. And they're having to send out weekly reminders to dog owners to make sure that they clean up after their dogs when they go to the dog park. Sometimes they don't, and that makes it not very usable for everybody else. So we are at 72% battery. Things looking real good here. A reminder, on Spotlight POI mode, you do need to turn on video manually. That's one thing that about that I kind of wish DJI would correct that in a firmware update. Is when you go to that, you know you're going to be recording, so you should automatically turn that on when you hit go. So we're getting close to the starting point here. We are at 69% battery. Looking very good here. Coming up on our starting point. Okay, we're going to go ahead and stop that. Okay, we are done with that. Let's go ahead and turn things around here. Always seems to happen whenever I start hitting the forward stick that accidentally touch that. Oh well. Going up to the entrance of the development here. Okay. Stop it here. Go ahead with the fountain. We're going to back things up a little bit. And stop that. Let's get. No, it wasn't. Okay. All right. Get Mastershots up. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start here.
2, 1.
Mastershots of the fountain area here. Battery is at 63%. It's interesting about that signal interference. That's the first time I had that with the Mavic 3 Pro. But I moved in the direction and it took, I guess it took care of it. And I'm not seeing it at all right now, so. Okay, we're at 16%, doing a par circle of the fountain. And now close circle. I'm getting RC signal interference again, and it went away. So I am facing the proper direction, just to make sure it's close circle now. At 52%, medium circle. It's one thing, like I said, I really like about Mastershots. It automatically starts recording. You don't have to worry about that. And it returns to your original starting position. That's fantastic. Doing the rocket, we're at 70%. I'm now at 58% battery. Beautiful overhead shot. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, just saw a bird up there. Let's hope they stay out of the way here. Camera down plus descend. Well, shots complete. Aircraft returning to original location. All right. Almost there. And we are there. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and here's the entrance. We're going to go ahead and do Spotlight POI on the entrance here. Okay, it's still, I'm going to X out of this. Okay, we are X'd out of that, right? Still don't know why. I had to go to my truck to see what was going on. Remote ID error. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright. I think we should be okay with Spotlight POI now. There we go. Go. Record. There we go. We're down to 51% battery. I like that. Clouds are blocking the sun right now, which is fantastic. 48% battery right now. Really see a lot of detail when you're doing Spotlight POI mode. And again, I rarely, if ever, default from the this setting, the slow setting here. See the back of the entrance here. And around to the other side right now. The detail is absolutely amazing. I also really like the fact too, as far as the horizon, I guess it automatically does something with that, because the horizon's always been perfect on whenever I do Spotlight POI mode. It may be that when I preset it, it's there, it's like that, it stays like that, which is fantastic. We're approaching 40% battery left. Starting to come around to the front. The level of detail is just amazing, even in the FPV view. It's just fantastic, and looking at the footage off of the Mavic 3 Pro is just amazing. Almost at our starting point here. And again, a reminder, with Spotlight POI mode, you do need to stop things manually here. So that's one thing. Again, I know I've said it, I sound like a broken record, but Mastershots, it does everything and then finishes up. I kind of wish Spotlight POI mode would do the same thing, but I guess there are advantages if you wanted to keep going in this loop. So it would keep going until you got low battery warning. So I'm going to stop it here in just a second. Okay, we are done with that, and we're going to go home.
Go home.
You have 35% battery. Now 34. The wind has died down since the start of the flight. It really is very negligible right now. And you can hear it now, it's overhead. Like we're going to be spot on here. All right, that was a very successful DJI Mavic 3 Pro endurance flight. Question of the day: what did you think of the DJI Mavic 3 Pro endurance test? Let me know in the comments section below. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, it's a great day to fly.